This is the most important week potentially of my entire life. And more specifically, Wednesday is the most important day because I have a call to close two clients where both of them, if I close both of them, I would increase my income by about 4 times. Maybe something like that. I mean, both of them, one of them just sold their company for over $100 million. The other one has a stem cell hospital who makes over $50 million per year. And his company just got evaluated and they was offered to take it public on the NASDAQ, but for a few $100 million, like $350 million. But he turned it down. He wants to keep it a private company. And so I'm going to go over how I'm preparing for these business meetings and how I have so much confidence going into it. And first off, the confidence lies because of the amount of preparation I have done. When you have prepared to a very high degree and you know exactly what you're going to say, why you're going to say it, and you actually think you have the skills to help these people and solve the objective that they are trying to solve, it becomes exceptionally easy to have an uncanny amount of confidence because all I'm doing is telling what I think I can do for them. Here's what I think they're doing wrong, and here's my solution to it, tailored to the goals that they have. And so I'm actually very, very confident that I'm going to close both clients just because of the amount of preparation that I've done. And the preparation I've done over the past week is basically just the next month worth of work for both of these people for free. And either way, I'll do a month's worth of work for them without being charged because I actually think I will show really, really good results because I've been waiting for my ideal avatar that I think they have a huge opportunity, but they are not angling it the way that they should be. And so both of these people are the exact people that I can help and show them exceptional results for what their goals are, which is a really cool feeling to have. I've been training PJ, who you see in a lot of the videos, to do everything that I do, but we still have a few months more of training before we're really all dialed in. So if I do close both of these clients, the amount of work that I'm going to have to do every single day is uncanny. It's going to be unreal. I'll be working every second of every hour of every day for the next at least few months at the absolute minimum. But I'm also going to have the budget to where I can hire some of the best talent in my niche as to what I'm doing, which is for me the most exciting part. I don't even really care if I make too much more money take home if I can really get the best team ever around me. And I already know some of the key people that I need. So it's really just finding those types of people and just spending as much money as I need to bring them on board. And that's basically what these two people have done. They are both a hyper wealthy and they want to grow their social medias and their brand to a very, very high degree. And because I've done this with all of their friends and everyone that they know that have really blown up, they are willing to spend any amount of money to solve that problem so they don't have to think about it. That's how most businesses operate. Very, very high leverage businesses just look for the best people, bring them on board, and just that's what grows a company. It's not you getting 100 times better. You need to get 100 times better to attract those kinds of people. But when you have people who are better than you, that's really what scales a business. And I don't want to just have a little 1-2 man shop making $1 million or $2 million a year, which is very, very possible with just you and maybe a bookkeeper. I want to grow a very, very real company though. And to do that, it takes the best people. That's what I'm focused on now. And that's why I'm so excited about these clients, because it would give me the budget to hire the best people and see what I can do and learn the new skill set of how to align people's incentives to where they want to work hard and want to be mission oriented and have some sort of business structure in place to where we know when everyone's moving on the right track. And when you do that with hyper skilled employees, I think you can really get off and running, which is exactly what I'm ready for. And so those are the next steps for me. And if I can accomplish this, then it's very, very plausible within like 3 to 5 years, I could have a really good sized business, which It's always been the goal, trying to just think about these things on a long-term time horizon. And I've turned down hundreds of thousands of dollars over the past 5 to 6 months looking for my ideal client. And unfortunately and fortunately, I found one last week, and then I found the exact character that I'm going to work with this week. So I guess if I do get these gigs, then the pressure is definitely going to be on, which that's my favorite. I love it when I'm forced to wake up a little early and go to bed a little late because there's a ton of pressure on me, because I now have a substantial payroll that needs to be covered, and to cover it, I need to show incredible results. Like, for me, that kind of stress and pressure really makes me do better. A lot of businesses, or every single business for the most part, the number one thing that you need to be able to be pretty good at is, one, managing people, but then managing stress too. And I've learned to just love the feeling of that stress of having everything on your shoulders, and you are either going to fail miserably and blow up in flames, or you're going to do something pretty cool. And I've been very, very vague. I'm still exceptionally tired from this weekend, how I actually got the client. We were out partying. It was his birthday. He came up to Columbia with a mutual friend, and this is how we met. And then we started talking and realized that exactly what he wanted was what I provide for other people. I've been a bit sleep deprived, but just today I did about 2.5 weeks worth of work just for him in just one day. When you are really efficient at what you do and you can provide super, super valuable stuff, I've done an entire 2 weeks worth of work for him in one single day. Then tomorrow I'm gonna have to do another like week or two worth of work for him, and then prepare for my other call and just get everything dialed in. For me, the biggest thing that I've learned over the past year is just something that I heard from one podcast of Alex Hormozi's, that I don't really listen to any podcasts anymore because I'm just too busy running my own business. But he just said, solve richer people's problems. And for me, that was the light bulb moment, because I could be doing exactly what I'm doing for people who are making 100 grand a month, and they just wouldn't be able to pay me what I'm charging someone else. My buddy, one of my buddies that I live with, his name's Luke. He does very similar work that I do, but he works with people that make like $10,000-$15,000 per month. So they don't even have them. They don't even make enough money as to what I charge. They feasibly don't make enough money. And so when you solve someone's problem that's making $50 million a year, it's just worth so much more to them. As well as, I just like to learn from wealthy people who run big businesses. I get invaluable information from that I incorporate into my business, which is exactly how I'm trying to run it now, because I'm surrounded by all of these large businesses and I work directly with the founders/CEOs. For me, that's the only way to do it. I want to be around those types of people. I want to learn from them, but also they can pay the most money.